Good morning, good morning. It's Sunday morning. It's mild out, 75 degrees. And I mean, I'm going over here to do some work, man. Well, you can call it work if you want to. I don't really consider it really like work. Let me get my phone connected to the truck. So yeah, I don't really consider it like, I don't consider it like work. We'll go over here and work a little bit on this bamboo stuff, y'all know the project that I've been in the middle of. After today, I'll probably have about 17 hours over there. So, but today I brought the brush cutter. The brush cutter can be used, to help with a lot of different stuff. It'll actually even help get the ground, level. It'll break that dirt up, the cobs up, and all that too. Of course, as soon as I damn hooked up to the brush cutter, I pick it up and I notice there's a big old wire hung up in it. So I'm gonna have to deal with that first thing. It just seems like every time I take the Bobcat out, there's a multitude of things that's got to happen before I can actually get to work. Last week I filled it up with fuel, and when I left there, it's got like a half a tank of fuel in it. Well, the way the Bobcat, the T190 is designed, I think it's damn near a design flaw, and I know there's a reason why it's like that, but I don't get it. I don't understand why they don't put the diesel, outlet where you can put diesel in it without having to open up the back of the machine. See, when you put it on a trailer, a lot of times you might have it backed up against something else, and you can't just pull up and put fuel in it like you can a lawnmower. You gotta be able to open up the back door. And I don't understand that, man. I think that's a terrible design flaw. And I know that I'm not the only one that sees how bad that design really is. I'm sure they could have ran it up to the side or something, because when you put a Bobcat machine, at least for me, I'm always talking about me. When I put the Bobcat on the trailer, I'm usually putting everything in there kind of tight. And I don't like the rear of the machine to be on the rear of the trailer, okay? Because that's where all the weight is on the machine. Now, and that's the only way you can put it, that's the only way that you can really do it. See, if you got to get fuel in it, unless you're gonna get to the gas station and unchain everything to put a little bit of fuel in it. See, it's just, I don't know, man. I'm sure, I don't know, I haven't looked at any newer Bobcats or skid steers, but I would think that they got a better design than that. I know they could have came up with something coming out the side there, I don't know. I got a feeling they could have come up with something a little bit better than that. So, right now, you see the Bobcat's on there, pulled straight up on there. And that's because I'm stopping and getting fuel. I'm going to go on and fill it on up. Another thing is that there's a big old cable wrapped up in the damn brush cutter. So, it just seems like, and a lot of that's me being, kind of green at the Bobcat game. I've only had the machine for a couple of years. I got it in 2000 and, this will be, November will be 3 years that I've had it. But keep in mind, I don't run it every day, and, and it also takes a while to really master one of these. So, yeah. But anyway, it just seems like every time I get the Bobcat out and get ready to go to work with it, it's always something that holds me up from actually running the machine, you know. So, got to keep that in mind, man, when you're bidding these jobs and stuff too. You know, like I was telling y'all about those ruts and all. I don't want to go over there and do that, man. And I'm not, unless, I just don't want to, I really don't like working for them on the Bobcat tip. I don't really even like doing the lawn for them either, you know, but, you know, I am a business, so, you know, I can't let me liking or loving or whatever get in the way of, you know, me making money or the business making money, as long as they're paying me and all that. But see, they expect so much, even out of the lawn care, you know, over there where I was, they expect so much, and I'm not charging them enough money because, see, I was doing the one across the street from them. Well, not the other one that I show y'all, but the one next door to that one. I wasn't even doing the two I'm doing over there now. And I'm talking about the two big cuts over there where those ruts were. I wasn't even doing the two that I'm doing now. I started doing my brother-in-law's over there when he lived over there. Brother-in-law lived over there, and I was just I was doing his property, you know, and I was giving him a great rate, you know. And so he told the neighbor my rate, and so the neighbor was paying me that same rate, you know, and this is the one that's got the ruts in it. And then the people across the street from her, their mower went down and they were getting older, and they were like, you know, we see you over here cutting your brother-in-law's grass, so you know, can you incorporate ours into the deal? And I'm like, sure, you know. And that's kind of how I got hung up over there. So, yeah, but I'm not going to be doing that work over there unless something. I just don't see me doing that work, man. Not that I'll probably just tell them that the machine is down. Now, if they wait until November, October, November, December, well, then I might take it on then. But see, right now, I don't have to deal with all that stupid crap, man, because because I don't have to, you know. I don't have to deal with none of that, man. All I got to do is just keep cutting grass, you know. And not to mention that job where the ruts are, it's about 15 miles from my house. So it's a good 20-minute ride one way. And see, that's why I get so upset about the check and all that when I'm having to wait on a check. I've been over there working for them with the Bobcat and had to wait on a check for that too. And she'll disappear, and I'll be out there working, and like Ken over KLC was saying in the comments, you know, they'll disappear knowing that I'm fixing to be done in 30 minutes, and they'll leave, and then I'll be sitting there waiting on them, you know, to get my money after I'm already done, or after I'm already done with the scope that I agreed on. What they do is they assume that you're going to keep working until they get back. And they think a day is 8 hours of the machine running. And that is not a day to me. Who the hell ever came up with 8 hours as a working day? I don't know. I don't know. 8 hours ain't a working day, you know, to me. Because it takes me 40 minutes to get the damn machine up on the trailer, chain down, and get it ready to go. So, you know, yeah. So there's a lot more to the Bobcat than just running the freaking machine. If that's all I had to do, man, I'd be gold, man. I'm just saying. So, you know, but they've had me waiting over there. One time I was working on that other property down there where I did all that, you know, running the brush cutter, and they had me waiting on. She said, "Oh no, a day you won't be done with a day until 4:30," and it was like 10 after 4, and I'm like, "Oh no, you can't come out here and start giving me direction and stuff when I'm ready to wrap things up. I've been over here all day long." and you're gonna pull up at 4:15 talking about, well, we need to do this and we need to do that, and you want to stay under the day's rate. And if you're a homeowner trying to hire somebody like me, you got to be cognizant of that. You know, you can't have a guy like me coming over there running his machine, and then all of a sudden, you know, it's time for him to go. He done been out there all day. If you got any bright ideas or any change in scope, you need to come on out there as soon as you recognize that. Not when he's fixing to load the machine up, you know. So just, I mean, I'm just saying, you know, when a contractor comes to my house, and I have contractors come to my house, everybody from, you know, the pool people to the AC people. I've had electricians out at my house. I've had plumbers out at my house. And look, man, I don't play when it comes to paying them and making sure that their time, I am conscious of their time. And if you're not conscious of a contractor's time, a contractor like me's time, then we feel disrespected. And then when I feel disrespected, I don't care how much money you got or what you're willing to pay, I don't want to work for you no more. You know. So, yeah. And that's how it go, man. You know, all I ask is that when I get done working, that you have a check ready for me. And see, it's customers like that make a guy like me, well, I need my money up front. And not because I'm afraid they're not going to pay me, but because they're going to make me wait an hour at the end of the day when I'm ready to, when I got things I got to do to get the machine home. And see, the people that are hiring you, they don't realize what it takes to get a machine to that job. I don't know what to tell you, Doc. I'm finna get fuel, man. All right, y'all. I got a truck trying to push me out of the way. Peace out. So I got $40 in fuel, so, and I got a fool with the brush cutter with his wire on it. I'll get a little video of it. You know, people always think because you own a Bobcat that you're just rolling in the money, and you can, but you certainly got to be super proactive about everything. Like, you know, I need a brush cutter over here today, so I'm gonna have to cut the wires off that brush cutter. And man, you get so freaking nasty. Everything on the machine is nasty. It's nasty, you know. I ain't talking about, you know, it's just dirt and hydraulic. You know, everything is just, you know, you can't hardly. You ever see a diesel mechanic with nice clothes? No, you don't. You know, they got jumpsuits they probably wear, man. That's what I'd wear. Oh, a little turtle out in the road. I don't want to hit him. So, you know, hell no, I can't bring the Bobcat to your house for $100. Hell no, you can't, man. I mean, hell. It's 9 o'clock, you know, 9:15 right now. It's 9:15 right now. And I bet you it'll be after 9:30 before I even get started. Before I even, you know, get started over here. And now it looks like it's going to rain. They're not calling for rain, but the clouds look like it's going to rain. It's always something, man. Maybe the rain will hold off. You know, they're not calling for rain though. Yeah. So I'm gonna I'll get some drone footage over here. I'll get some footage of me. I'll show y'all the wire all wrapped up in the damn brush cutter. Just saying, y'all, ain't nothing easy over here, man. Running the Bobcat is that's the easy part. It's fooling with all this kind of stuff. It's makes it harder and harder, you know. So I'm gonna cut all this stuff out. I got the grinder right there, and yeah. So I don't even know how bad it is, man. I'm just gonna cut out what I can see and then see if I can sling it out with the brush cutter. So yeah. All right, y'all. So I got some of the wire out. I couldn't get it all out, man. I mean, I'll be fooling with that all damn day. I don't really want to take the hub off because I don't need the brush cutter that much. So my goal for today is to get all this green right here and get all this green right here and make all this one continuous thing over to the clearing that I've already started. So I'm going to just cut this with a brush cutter real quick, and then I'm going to put the stump bucket on and dig out some stumps. So I don't really need the brush cutter hardcore over here, but I can't leave it over here now because I'm going to have to take it home and get all that wire out of there. There's a lot of wire wrapped up in there. I tell you one thing, if it ain't something, one thing is something else, man. It's always something, man. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass, man. I need to get all over me crawling on it. Yeah, man. Anyway, y'all see what it is. I'm gonna cut a little bit, and yeah, peace out. I knew there'd be snakes over here. There's a snake right there. I got him too. Let's see what kind of snake he is. I wouldn't be surprised if he caught him out. Yeah, that's a cottonmouth. Y'all see it? Same. Imagine putting a guy in here with a brush cutter. He get bit by that. That's a big one too, man. All right, I'm gonna continue on, man. See, put a guy over here in this stuff with a like a you know a bicycle handle brush cutter to cut this stuff. He get bit by something like that, dude. That might really hurt you, man. It's pretty big, dude. You know. All right, y'all. I gotta get back to it, man. All right, y'all. So I did remove 17 stumps today, and many little stobs, and a lot of the stumps were pretty deep. You know, 3 foot, 4 foot, some of them even 5 foot deep, digging them out. You can see them laying everywhere. I didn't have time to smooth it all out, because every time I tried to smooth it out, I run into another freaking stump. So now I'll go back over there another day and drag all that stuff down and get it all smooth. There's still probably about, I don't know, as many stumps as I've removed. There's still probably that many left. But you can see how deep the holes are. It's pretty, I mean, look how big those stumps are. Look how big this crater is right here. So there's a lot of stumps. But once this is all done and we grade it, then we won't never have to worry about none of that again. Look how deep that hole is. You know, that hole's 4.5, 5 foot deep. Anyway, this is just before and after, and we'll get it graded next. All right, y'all. So, tell you what, I'm tired, man. It's 2:45. I spent about 5 hours over here. Y'all saw what I got done. Yeah, a lot of work over here, man. It's a lot of work, man. I probably dug out about 15 or so stumps. Shoot, there's probably that many more, you know. Everywhere I turn, there's another stump, man. It's rough, man. Yeah. But I'm getting it, man. You know, I'm moving. There's a process for sure. Yeah, I'm beat, man. You'd think that you wouldn't get tired, but you know, an hour or two on the Bobcat, you know, you don't. But when you start running on and getting on, you know, 4 or 5 hours in that machine, it beats your body up a little bit. You get stiff. When you get old, you get stiff, y'all. So, you know. The rest of the day is gonna be, I'm gonna go home, eat a Sammy, and sit on the couch, watch a movie or something, and get ready for the week, you know. I mean, I went through over a half a tank of fuel just then, y'all. That's just crazy, dude. My whole body is freaking aching, man. Yeah. I hear the couch calling me, the Sammy calling me, the Sunday dinner calling me. Hail to the yeah. But there's a lot of work still to do over there, you know. I'm gonna talk to the owner about, you know, how much money he's wanting to spend and all, because I could probably spend another 10 hours over there, dude. Right now I'm at about 16 and a half hours, man. We'll just say 16 hours over there. So the money starts getting kind of, you know, when you start getting on up there like that, it starts getting, well, I always let them know. No, I don't, you know, normally work by the hour. I do for him. It's kind of just fill-in work. And but man, I like running the skid steer, man. You know, and it earns good too. I'm giving him a deal, and I still earn pretty good. You know, and I'm learning. I am learning, y'all. I'm making that Bobcat do things it probably ain't supposed to do, but I'm taking it easy on it. You know, not too rough on it. Tomorrow we got, you know, we got a few lawns to do. Probably have everybody working. Yeah. the week that we start doing all the commercial accounts this week. Jump in the pool, watch the big screen, and put my feet up, man. Rest of the day, play with my dog. I ain't doing a whole lot of nesting the rest of the day. So, you know, I'm so tired, y'all. I really can't even carry on the freaking conversation, man. So let's go on and wrap this video up. And it's semi-time Sunday, y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace out.